We are learning about reflection of what? Light. We are learning about reflection of light. Please, after watching this video or after watching this lesson, kindly like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my YouTube page at Peter Nefed Haban. Thank you. As I said earlier, we are learning about reflection of what? Light. Yes. So let's see this one. When you throw a ball, a tennis ball, onto a wall, it bounces off away from the body, wall back towards you. This is what? A reflection of what? Ball. So here we're not learning about ball, but this is an example or something I can able to let you know or reflect on mind on what you're going to learn about reflection of light. So someone may ask, or you may ask, what is reflection of what? Light. It has a simple meaning. Reflection of light is a change in direction or bouncing back of light rays when it encounters or when it strikes on a smooth or a shining body surface. Let's see something over here. So this line that I've drawn is going to be my reflecting surface, or my smooth surface, or a polished surface, or a plain mirror. So let's see this one will be my smooth surface. So therefore this is my plane. After that, my light source, when it's traveling, this ray of light could what we call incident ray. This ray of light could be what we call by the incident ray. Any line without this arrow, you cannot consider this line to be a ray. And every ray has this an arrow. And this shows that it is pointing towards the reflecting surface. Therefore, we call this line or this ray incident ray. As we are saying, this line is a plane. Therefore, it has a normal line. So this place is what we call normal. And remember, the normal here is always perpendicular to the smooth surface, or to the reflecting surface, or to the shining surface, or to the plane that you are dealing with it. Why do we say that the normal is perpendicular to the reflecting surface? Because this normal makes an angle of 90. This angle here is 90 degrees 90 degrees. So that is the reason why we consider this line to be perpendicular to the reflecting surface. So after that you have drawn our reflecting line, our incident ray, a normal line. Let's see something over here. From the definition it says that reflection of light is a bouncing back when a light ray encounters or strikes on a smooth surface. It bounces back. So this means that this incident ray is going to bounce back. Here the arrow was coming down, but from here the arrow has to go up. And therefore this ray will be called reflected ray. So now we have our smooth surface. Remember, this smooth surface can also be called shining surface or a polished surface. This means that before light bounces back or before light returns back, unless the light ray has encountered a smooth surface, unless the light ray has strikes on the shining surface before the light will bounce back. Let's go again. This is also an angle. We also have an angle over here. This angle is called, because this angle is made up of the incident ray and the normal, the angle here will be called angle of incidence. Angle of incidence. So, what is angle of incidence? The angle of incidence is the angle formed between the incident ray and the what? Normal. I'm going to repeat myself again. What is angle of incidence? The angle of incidence is formed between incident ray and the what? Normal. In the same way, you can use the same understanding and the same expression to define this angle. And this angle, because this angle is made up of what? The reflected ray. So this angle will be called angle of reflection. Angle of what? Reflection. And therefore, angle of reflection is an angle formed between the reflected ray and the what? Normal. So you can see. So the angle of incidence, and you have what? Angle of what? Reflection. So okay, now that we know the meaning of angle of reflection, you know the meaning of what? Angle of incidence, you know the meaning of what? Normal. Let's go to what? Incident ray. What is an incident what? Ray? An incident ray is a ray that is directed towards the smoothing what? The smooth what? Surface. The incident ray. This incident ray, the incident ray here, is a ray that is directed towards the reflecting surface. So the same ray, you can ask what is reflected ray? It is also a ray that is directed towards the what? The smooth what? Surface, or the reflected by the surface. So reflected ray is a ray that is directed outward the what? The reflecting surface. Outward the reflecting by the surface. So with this thing, let us come out with the laws of what? Reflection. Laws of what? Laws of reflection of what? Light. It's simple. Let's see. The incident ray here, the reflected ray, and the normal. All of these at the point of incidence, at the point of what? Incidence, all lie on the same what? Plane, or all lie on the smooth what? Surface. I'm going to repeat again. The first law says that the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the what? Normal. All this at a point of incidence lie on the same what? Plane. And the second law states that the angle of incidence, this angle, is equal to the angle of what? Reflection. Let's say it again. The angle of incidence and the angle of what? Reflection are what? Equal. This is the second what? Law of what? Reflection. So in all, that is what? Anything about reflection what? Light. So we are repeating again. I'm saying it again after this lesson. Kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, reflection of light is a changing direction or bouncing back of light rays when it strikes on a smooth surface. And this illustration explains or demonstrates the reflection of light. We learn about the laws of reflection and the meaning of each word. Thank you.